like they just don't think about the meta either. They're very much of a character loyalist to their own sense. But it looks like next up on stream we're gonna have Goatology versus Baconlord. Goatology is actually, I believe, a Liu Kang main, so that's an interesting matchup for Cetrion, considering that he actually has some of the tools to punish her for what she does.
Yeah, there's a look at the crowd back there, right? Check out all these screens. You know, you can see them. I see KI. I believe it's KI top 8 happening right now. And as we pan through, what do we got over there?
There's the banners all the way.
Oh yeah, there's the banners right above the players. Yeah, check it out. Very cool. Of course, this is the first year that CB is in this venue.
Yes.
Previously it had been at Pheasant Run, which not only closed, but actually burned down, so that's not going to happen again. But this one, huge, as you can see. And as you can see as well, it's characters that we expect coming in.
Yes, so just in case you weren't familiar with Baconlord, Baconlord took a win earlier on stream versus Beaver. That was 3-0. Very good stuff against the Sub-Zero. Let's see how he deals with the fire and not the ice.
Round 1, fight.
6 Cetrion out. I'm into it.
Cetrion has like one of the best outfits in this game.
100.
I am very jealous. I thought that was, you know, fit for the Adinians, but we'll give it to a goddess instead.
Yeah, she looks so cool.
Alright, and it looks like they are just finishing up the button checks, making sure everything is good to go.
Most recently, Baconlord 17th at Frosty Faustings. And well on his way to similar kind of performance, if not better.
Yeah, pretty much.
If he wins here, again, he qualifies into the top 32.
And I believe that is being done tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So top 32 happening tomorrow as well as finals. I feel with this particular match, Goatology is probably going to be able to keep, like, I see a 3-2 score happening.
Okay, I'm into it.
Raiden's chosen one.
Why have you betrayed him?
He betrayed the balance of all things.
Round 1.
Oh my god. Into it after the lore.
Nice.
Fireball, of course, all very nice.
And that's exactly what we were mentioning before. That's a tool to actually check Cetrion for doing those options. Nice down one.
I think I saw command grab in this build too.
Yup, more than likely. Interesting choice to use the fireball. Once again, stopping her from using Hell's Wrath. Nice ball is blocked. Very good spacing right now from Goatology.
Yeah, both patient. Neither one overextending.
Okay, nice down one in check.
Goatology on the approach. Yo, let's go!
That was really nice. Really good knowledge check there as well. Not many people know that you can flawless block up to that, and not all characters can either. Baconlord getting pressured into the corner.
Works out for Goatology, who was looking for the command grab on breakaway. Didn't quite get it, but still, the round worked out fine for him.
The last active frames of that rock wall able to anti-air Goatology. Trying to use rock wall here. Does get the kicks in, going for bicycle kick.
He's got him loaded.
Let's go for the frame trap, gets the strike throw situation. And the throw Goatology into the corner now. Try to keep him in the corner.
Working out right now for Baconlord. Okay. Yes, of course, looking for wall. Having seen so many fireballs, wall at that range makes a lot of sense.
Nice down one there, and checks it.
I really think he's looking for command grab. Yeah, look at the disappointment on his face.
Final round.
Goatology trying to get that flying kick, but not going to be stopped there by the rock wall. Alright. Actually has the buffer.
He's feeling comfortable clearly from range. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Beautiful fireball there, getting that crushing blow kick. Goes for the forward 2 here.
Yeah, cash out. There it is. Goatology. Game number 1. I think there were some, errors that weren't exactly what he wanted. And nevertheless, spacing was great. Confirms were there. His offense was good.
Good decision making too. One thing with Liu Kang is you want to try to always have your crushing blows even for the end. It's interesting too, the back and forth that they have. It's like one stagger or one check can lead into either big damage or just the back and forth. Also, good defense too from Goatology there with the flawless block mechanic. Nice fireballs to keep Baconlord in check. Oh, wow. Using the crushing blow pretty early.
Very consistent. A little bit too far. I love this punish.
Okay, trying to close in on this gap here. Once again, flawless blocking. And again, that's a great way to keep Cetrion's tools in check. Nice use of the interactable. Not going to get a confirm into a punish though. Oh, just missing by like a hair's length to punish. Both players have fatal blow, but Baconlord not needing it.
The future can be yours.
Great movement in that round by Baconlord, including at the end right there when he went in, rather than continuing his zone versus Liu Kang who had fatal blow ready to go.
There's one thing we've seen consistently with Baconlord is again like that movement, understanding when to like retreat and when to advance.
That's really what makes zoning work. It can't be retreating all the time. You gotta move forward sometimes.
Also knowledge too with their tools, trying to reset that neutral to gain the space back again. But Goatology looking really good, using the fireball to get the counter. Nice flawless block on the stand 1. Oh, and that's the command grab.
Before, yeah, he's in. No!
Oh,
it's a chance for Baconlord. Didn't take too much. Here's another chance.
Okay.
Baconlord's dangerous.
There we go. I feel like Goatology's pretty happy that the command grab is actually coming out now.
Yeah.
Okay, nice flawless blocking. Goes for the down 1, gets into the grab.
And he's doing a great job at making it uncomfortable for Baconlord to zone. There's been a lot of ranges here where Goatology, I think in many matchups, will just be throwing Hell's Wrath and stuff, but not as easy versus the way that Goatology is using Liu. The ranges he's playing at.
Yeah, I feel like what was really just sort of tough here for Baconlord is the fact that Goatology is able to respond really well up close and can't really play the full projectile game as he would like to in this matchup. Again, getting caught in these throws too, that's also pretty huge. Using Wake Up up 3 to gain some momentum. Oh, a little bit of backdash. Good choice not to go for the whip punish though, that would have traded.
And now the patience. Okay, what a quick confirm out of Baconlord. So again, the situation where Goatology has fatal, is maybe looking to react. Baconlord comes up close in both this game and the last in order to seal the deal, rather than going backwards where I think Goatology was more expecting.
I feel like in those instances, it's like Goatology is expecting what a typical Cetrion player would do, but it's a really smart choice on Baconlord to be like, okay, let's do the opposite of that and catch them off guard. So let's see if Goatology can make the adjustments in that sense. Definitely a good adjustment on Baconlord's part off of that first game.
More willing to Hell's Wrath at about that spot.
Okay, nice stand 1 there to sort of test out the range of the space. Oh, yay! Gets the armor break there for the restand. Good choice to break away there.
Yeah, denied the loading of the KB.
Ooh, and that command grab coming out, not a good idea to be in the corner with that. Okay, going for the teleport option to get that side switch. And staggering here from Goatology. Oh! Ball spot with no punish.
Yeah. nothing.
Baconlord with no fatal blow though yet. Has to get hit at least once.
Yet again, when Lou has fatal, when he really wants to move forward. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Nice. But Baconlord has been consistently moving forward at the ends of rounds in that way. So maybe Goatology catching on there, interrupting.
Yep. And that's what you expect from a player like Goatology to do in this situation. You want to adapt. You want to make sure that your opponent is being checked at all times. I do like the stand one to sort of test whether or not Goatology is closer. That has helped a little bit in this matchup. Goes for Hell's Wrath here. Nice boulders, actually trying to keep Goatology out.
Doing a pretty good job of it right now.
Okay, brings out the buff damage. Nice flying kick to get a reversal punish off of that. And look at them just like moving back and forth. They can feel each other. And that is a beautiful punish off of the roll. Has no meter to break away. This is a lot of damage. And that's gonna kill. Goatology though.
Yep.
Looking at the camera.
Yep.
Understands what he did. Understands exactly what it takes.
There were some adaptations in
Yes.
that match. Again,
They
looking a
both,
little bit more for approach from Baconlord. That was what Goatology was looking for, and he did interrupt. He did convert that into big damage. He was able to get the corner a couple of times.
yes. They're going back and forth. I would not be surprised if this goes to game 5 and Baconlord has made adjustments in this next match. Especially too, by the looks of it, they just went to fight screen to actually just take the breather. And that's always important. Again, you want to try to go in with the match a clear mind. You don't want to try to keep the remnants of the last matches in your head, especially when we're going into this sort of like potential final game. Especially for Goatology, who's up now 2-1. Nice breakaway, or rather, armor break.
Yeah, that came early. There's a range there where it's not very effective for her to zone with lasers. Yeah, here's instead pushing right to the range where just beautiful range on how to play a zoner right there. Using the tools that are important at the right ranges in each time.
A really good whip punish there though from Goatology. Catching that spacing, very nice. Does get top fight.
Ah, the change here.
Goes for the frame. Ooh, catching the backdash with the fireball. Rocks once again. Oh!
Oh, funky. Goatology at both.
Oh my god! I feel bad for Baconlord there because he got opened up by the down one. I don't even think it connected. He could have still like just kept the blocking going there.
950 health, Cetrion was not going to live through that. Goatology now on match point.
Oh
no!
my gosh! Oh no!
The scrambles, come on!
I don't even like. It's so stressful right now.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And again, Goatology stopping the Baconlord from continuing the string.
I think he's ready on KB.
I think so too.
No, okay.
Oh,
one more.
That's about one more, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right there! Wow!
If you go back and look at the start versus the very end right there, it looks like a totally different match between these two. I love the adaptations that Goatology made. He is going to move forward into top 32. It'll be Baconlord and losers. We'll have to get through, let's see, Syzoth, who's made it all the way to end of losers. So again, Syzoth versus Baconlord to make it into losers top 32.
That was such a scramble. I'm just, oh my gosh. That was crazy how Baconlord just like literally went and kind of crumbled in sort of that like last part. I understand because again, this is Luke King. This is not a character that is doing baby damage. He's doing a lot of damage. And then on top of that, had the crushing blows for them too. It was a very good match from these two. I was very impressed.
There were those moments on the left side of the screen in that last game where they both had some chances and neither one exactly did what they wanted to do. But hey, again, congrats.